I don't really entirely have a special treat for today. The closest thing I have is this watered down Coca-Cola cherry from when I went to go see the Backrooms movie yesterday. Great fucking movie, by the way. Loved it. Anyways, hi everybody. It's me, Gaba the Ghoul. I have a knife, a paquite knife, a pocket knife. It's very sharp. Has two. It has two blades, like a shark penis. But hi everyone, it's me, Gaba the Ghoul. Last video I kind of went in depth of people that I've seen or met around the school, like the types of archetypes of people you'd meet around the school. But even though that video was meant to be about school stories, I failed y'all fucking miserably. I'm so sorry. I promise I will shoot myself in the foot later. But that's not what's important right now. What's important right now is where we're doing school stories. I'm here to talk about mainly just some shit that has happened around my school, some shit that I've heard, some shit that I've seen, some shit that I've been through myself. But finally, we're school video. Yay! Now, I mean, before we can cut and bite straight into the fucking tender part of a steak right here, we gotta start with the small stuff. Okay? We gotta start with the stuff that usually you'd hear around the school, like a rumor and such. Obviously, around my school, both here in Texas and around Colorado, there's rumors of people fucking each other. It's high school. And I will admit that you shouldn't lose your virginity as a teenager. It's probably the worst possible decision you could make. My mom had me when she was 16. Look at her now. But uh, I don't get the point of people making fun of other people for having their virginity when you're in fucking high school. Because, I mean, okay, imagine some dude named Derek. He pulls up to you and says, "Chia, dude, I just cracked, Clara last night. It was tight. Oh yeah. Did you crack anyone? No? Oh, you're a fucking loser. Go fucking kill your. Love yourself. Love yourself to the fullest extent." But while you hear Chad talking about how he got his dick wet last night, you realize, wait a second, this motherfucker's a freshman. That seem odd to anyone else? That's the thing I'm talking about. You will hear people talking about losing their virginity at a young age like it is the most normal thing. Like they just opened a bag of fucking cereal. It shouldn't be that normal. It's like abuse victims talking about the shit they go through like it's a casual conversation you'd have at a Denny's. It's not something you should be normal with. That's not something you should be that used to, that you're just speaking about it like you're talking about your average rebrand or worrying about the rebrand of your favorite fucking Pringles can. It it doesn't make sense because there'll be so many people around high school times that'll lose their virginity and they make fun of you for it. They make fun of you. You're more of a fucking loser than I am for getting your holes fucking widened at the ripe age of like 16. Sorry, I'm not Bonnie Bluing my way through fucking high school, and by the time I'm in like junior year, I'm gonna have a kid that looks like a fucking Mixel. Uh, Skylanders Swap Force. It doesn't make any sense. And you shouldn't be ashamed of it. If you don't lose your virginity, there's nothing fucking wrong with that. I'm not losing mine for a while. Once I get a girlfriend, we're not doing anything fucking freaky. It's either long distance, which I know those don't always work out, but like, you know, sometimes it's the better option. There's either long distance or we know what the fuck we're doing. If my girlfriend sits with me in my comfortable little bed and then starts rubbing her hand down my thigh, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Imagine this. Imagine POV, you're my girlfriend, and you just slid your hand on my thigh while we're laying down together watching a movie. what the fuck? That's exactly how I'm gonna fucking react. But seriously though, I don't want to lose my virginity for a pretty damn long time, and I certainly sure as shit don't want to have kids until I'm above the ripe age of 30. Even though 30 isn't a ripe age, but you know it's a good age to have kids. Because I want to get everything done in my life before I go and have a bunch of little mini me's scampering about the place, throwing eggs at the wall, and asking what the fuck a coelacanth is in the year 2036. But that's that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about because there have been so many stories about my friends, well, not even friends, just people around my school losing their virginity, and I sit here wondering, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that at such a young age? Um, Prime time example. Over here in Texas, I'm not gonna disclose where because but I had a friend. Let's call him Cecil. Call him Cecil. Cecil over here really, really loved his girlfriend. Really liked his girlfriend. And one night, he had told me that he had had sex with her. What the fuck do you want me to say about this information? Give or take a week later, um, no, not even a week later, give or take like a month later, Cecil didn't come into school for like a week. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? What happened, man? Turns out, his parents found out. They grounded him, of course, but like, at first I was like, wait, if they just grounded him, where the fuck is he? He was expelled. He was expelled because his said girlfriend came in to the school pregnant and said that Cecil had done that unconsensually. Your screen's not frozen. I'm letting that sink in. What the fuck? What the fuck? And that's exactly why I'm not going to lose my virginity for a very long time because that and you really don't know what could happen. If you're going unprotected and you have a kid at like 17, you're not going to know what the fuck you're doing. You're going to be a shit parent and a shit person. It's not going to end up well. So just don't have sex, or at least don't have unprotected sex. There you go. That's the word you should be looking for. No unprotected sex. Condom forever. Whatever the fuck Black Panther said. Speaking of condom forever, let's go no condom forever, or whatever Black Panther said. And let's go into the stuff that you talk about at the fucking lunch table. Yeah, yeah. I know half of you watching this video just involuntarily shit yourself by the thought of exposing your lunch table conversations like it was a fucking Xbox group chat. Because you know damn well if that stuff gets out, you're gonna get put on a list, you're gonna get public execution, you're gonna get like a former handshake with President Trump himself. It's not going to end well for you if those conversations get out to the public. So let's delve into some of the ones that I'm actually willing to fucking expose. Cards Against Humanity. I didn't actually just hit a scratch and sniff. Please don't click off the video. But Cards Against Humanity. If you don't know what that game is, first of all, go fuck yourself and you fucking troglodyte. Second of all, Cards Against Humanity is a card game that is for adults where you and a bunch of other friends can conglomerate together in order to have one black card and however many white cards. The black card will have a prompt. The white cards have responses that you think would go well with said prompt. I think you can understand where this is going. If you can't, then I might as well just have to fucking spell it out for you. One time, me and my friends were playing Cards Against Humanity. And these weren't my normal lunch table friends. These were before I met my actual lunch table friends, my good lunch table friends. And one of the cards, I remember it very vividly. Oh boy, I can't wait for this summer. where the theaters will be airing my brand new favorite movie, Blank. This was a tough one. One of my friends put down The Revenge of Mecha Hitler. Ooh, why didn't I think of that? But then I saw my magnum opus. Then I saw my car that would change everything. Pac-Man uncontrollably guzzling cum. Now let's move on to like the general friggin' lunch table group. I have a very fun lunch table group. They're probably watching this video right fucking now. But they remember this card very well. We were playing Cards Against Humanity. And, you know, everyone had pretty good cards. There were some pretty bomb cards in there. There was the infamous raccoon pussy and Japanese panty vending machines. But I don't remember what the black card was. But I got a card I could write on. I'm pretty sure my friends just involuntarily shit themselves as well by the thought of thinking about this. And I can't even say it on YouTube without them taking, like, every ounce in their power to get rid of my video immediately. So I'm gonna sum it up for you. I don't remember what the black card was, but I know that the white card was Mafia Gang. Not Gang Bang. Gang illegal shit. If you can't piece it together, make sure you don't piece it together. I played that card and I fucking won the game. Senior graduation pranks. I already explained one of those in my previous video, where a group of guys had walked into the high school with a jacket surrounded a jacket that had bundled up a nest of wasps like it was a newborn baby. It gets worse. It gets way worse. Specifically from my Texas school, because I haven't heard any weird senior pranks from my Colorado school. It's kind of weird. But, Texas school. The weirdest Texas school senior prank memory I could remember, as far as I know, because for some reason the elementary school and the high school were two separate buildings, but they were like a walk away. It's kind of weird. But the seniors, they were about to graduate. They were about to get out of there and go explore the world for their own. So, some of the seniors, about 3 of them in total, came onto the PA system, apparently in the high school, at the crack of dawn, and started playing hour-long sex tape audio. Hour long. I know that there's some guys out there who are a little bit tougher than a walnut. A little bit of harder cookies to crumble. How the fuck does it take you 1 hour to come? Huh? How does it take you 1 hour to do that? You're sitting there with your girlfriend. How does that take you 1 hour? Second of all, where did they find this audio? I mean, it was probably off of like porn or something, but how? Porn was banned in Texas. That still confuses me to this day, but that's not the only one that I wanted to talk about. The other one I wanted to talk about was the rat. The rat. I don't know how else to explain this. They just brought a big ass rat into school, like a chunky ass rat, like a big fucking rat, like wow 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 wow. It was a huge fucking rat. I've never seen a rat that big before. But diverging away from senior pranks, let's go on to pranks in general. In my Colorado school, someone put red paint in the girls' bathroom. I want you to process that. The principal got mad over someone having red paint in the girls' bathroom. The girls' bathroom. Are we sure that was red paint? Because I don't think so. It was a little weird. Oh, what's that? Bombs. I didn't go to school this day. I don't know what happened that made me avoid going to school that day, but apparent fucking Lee. One day when I didn't go to school in my Texas school, we had received a fucking bomb threat. You know how insane that is to me? Our Texas school is very close to a unfortunate event. You can look it up yourself. It's called Uvalde. Uvalde was the worst school pow I've that's ever happened for like a good while. There's tons of bad ones, but this is like Texas's one. Like, this is gonna sound really fucking crazy. Uvalde was the Texas spin-off of the Columbine. So it was bad. It was really fucking bad. But there could have been anything else that had gone wrong that day. There could have been a stranger on the premises. There could have been some kid with a knife. What the fuck do you mean? The one day I don't go to school, there's a fucking bomb threat! What? How? First of all, we live in a tiny ass town. Who the fuck around here is getting a bomb? Who around this place? It's either the ghetto or the countryside. I don't know who from the ghetto is getting explosives from where. It would have been more understandable if some kid had made fucking mustard gas in the bathrooms. Who the hell issues a bomb threat? Oh, over Facebook! It was over Facebook. They caught the person. They were a 7th grader. Who in their right mind thinks? Imagine that. A 7th grader on Facebook issuing a goddamn bomb threat to a school. Who raised you? Now that that's out of the way, we can talk about the real crazy one. I was in drama class, and this girl, we were being a group in our drama class, we were playing We Listen and We Don't Judge. Not everyone had said some pretty okay shit. One of the girls there, I forgot her fucking name, but she had said that she was trying to sleep with a boy, a dude, whatever. And he tried doing something with her that she wasn't okay with. She stuck a lip pumper into his urethra. I wish I was kidding when I said that. Backroom spoilers here. I wish I was kidding when I said the face I made might have been adjacent to Captain Clark. I was fucking horrified. Also, you know how much that would hurt? getting a part-time needle for your lips shoved in your wee hole. It still hurts me to think about to this day. Anyways, that's all I have for now. Next video, I don't know what it's going to be over. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I haven't really thought of anything. Maybe it'll be a Brawl Stars compilation from when I play Brawl Stars on my cellular mobile device. But other than that, I really have nothing planned for today's video or next whatever the fuck video. God motherfucking damn. Okay. Well, either way, be sure to like and subscribe. Ding, ding. Uh, I'm really trying to grow on YouTube here. I'm trying to be as funny as possible. I want to make everyone laugh, have a little bit of a laugh. So yeah, if you could like and subscribe, that'd be great. They're great. I'm gonna frost my flakes.